Greetings Earthlings, welcome to ForneverWorld, and today I have a combined video of awesomeness for you guys. I'm gonna do a manga collection, but since I don't have that much manga, I thought it'd be cool if I add an additional piece of content for you guys. I'm gonna be adding in a response video as well to my friend the Phone999 entitled Top 10 Fights in Shonen. It's not probably going to be as good as his because I haven't seen as many animes as him, but I'm going to try my best to keep up with the list, and I hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to start off with the top 10 shonen fights first. Okay, so coming in at number 10 was inspired a little bit by my friends Zobi70 Cool Nerds. He made his little 5 lists, and he was like, oh, it's not as good, because we probably can't keep up with Phone's list, honestly. He got some pretty beastly stuff, but he inspired me with Pokemon, because when people mention fights and shonens, nobody ever brings up Pokemon, and Pokemon has had some pretty good battles, and in my opinion, the best battle, or one of the best shonen fights, in my opinion, is definitely one that people were waiting for the entire series, which is Charizard versus Blastoise. The tension was there from the very beginning. People was waiting to see it, and it just finally happened after years and years and years of Gary, with Ash and stuff like that. And it was such an amazing battle, and it was awesome to see that, Ash come out on top as always. So coming in at number 10 is Charizard vs. Blastoise. Coming in at number 9 is from a very popular series. If you know about the big three, then you know what I'm about to say. I'm talking about Naruto. I'm talking about the fight, because a lot of people will say Naruto versus Sasuke, and that was an okay fight, but in my opinion, it wasn't the best fight in Naruto. One of my favorite fights was Tsunade and Jiraiya versus Orochimaru. I thought it was just such an epic fight to see the 3 legendary Sonins going at it, and Orochimaru didn't even have hands. He just had Kabuto backing him up a little bit, and he was still holding his own against them too, and it was just really an epic battle, and I really enjoyed it. So that comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is from the original Full Metal Alchemist. I'm talking about Fury Bradley versus Mustang. That was an awesome fight. The way everything went down, Mustang loses his eye at the end of this fight. So in my opinion, that was a really awesome fight, and definitely a great way to kind of wrap up the series. That was one of the last fights, and killing this guy that this whole time we thought was a good guy. We thought Fury Bradley was an awesome person, and we find out that he wasn't. So that comes in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is from an anime. I'm not sure if it's shonen or not, but it comes in my list anyway. I'm talking about from Claymore, the final battle between Claire and Priscilla. Man, the fight was so epic. They put so much into that fight. It was just really an amazing fight, and I loved it so much. The action, the drama, everything was really awesome, and great way to climax the series, in my opinion, because we all were looking forward to that fight from the very beginning when Priscilla kills Teresa. We all was like, we want Claire to get her revenge and fight her, and finally it happens. They're both in their transcended forms. It's just a crazy battle. Okay, so the rest of the list is kind of, how should I say this? It's kind of from 2 animes. Goku vs Tien Shinhan and Dragon Ball. Great fight, amazing fight, loved it. I mean, come on, that so much action, and for a change, Goku doesn't win, which we needed something like that, because Goku always wins, and to see him not come out on top in the tournament and not get it, he needed that, and it was just an amazing battle that they end up flying out of the stadium and landing on cars and stuff. It was an amazing battle. Goku versus Jacky Chun at the, I believe, 21st martial arts tournament, World Martial Arts Tournament. Amazing fight, man. I mean, that was the fight that set the tone for Dragon Ball. It set a bar for anime fights in general, shonen fights, because it was just such an amazing battle. Goku puts out all the stops, and as well, he does not win. Jacky Chun wins, and this was, in my opinion, the first battle that put Goku on the path to becoming the great and legendary fighter that he ultimately becomes. Vegeta vs Kid Buu. Now, I know you're thinking, wait, that's not really a memorable fight. Well, in my opinion, it was, because Vegeta gets the tar beat out of him and takes it like a man. I mean, Kid Buu strangles him. Kid Buu kicks him into the ground. Kid Buu puts him through hell. And Vegeta still keeps going to give Goku that 1 minute that he supposedly needed, even though it turned out to be way more than 1 minute. And, it was just a really amazing battle, and it was You can't deny that was just an awesome slobber knocker, as Jim Ross would say from wrestling. But yeah, it was just really amazing to see Vegeta get his butt whipped and take it, and not really, he accepts that he can't beat this guy, And even after he's knocked onto the ground, Vegeta keeps getting up, and he's like, no, trash talking is like the Vegeta we love. Next up is Yusuke and Kurama and Hiei and Kuwabara versus Sensui. That fight had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. Man, the greatest part, in my opinion, or one of the greatest parts at least, is when Yusuke dies, I guess you could say, and Hiei goes nuts and does the Dragon of the Darkness flame and runs towards Sensui while Sensui's running down the pathway to Demon World, and he's screaming, "You bastard!" And it's like so powerful, amazing fight, amazing. Next is Gohan Vs Cell. I mean, this is very controversial because a lot of people say that it was a kind of a little lackluster because Gohan didn't kill Cell, whatever. In my opinion, it was an amazing fight. I don't care what anyone says. It was awesome. Loved it. Gohan toying with Cell because, in my opinion, Gohan kind of had like, his mental wasn't all there when he would get angry. Like, you've all seen it. He snaps when he gets angry. So, when Gohan wanted to torture Cell and everything, he wasn't all there. There wasn't the Gohan that we know that he's like, laughing and Icarus and all that. No, so it was justifiable why he did that. And, a 10-year-old kid, that's like putting, Krillin Sama, that's like putting a little kid against a nightmare and expecting him to be like Goku. It's not going to happen. So it was a really awesome fight, and it displayed the character so well, and it was perfectly done. I loved it. Gohan gets the crap beat out of him, then he beats the crap out of Cell, then Cell's back on top, and then eventually it takes all the Z fighters to put Cell down for the count. Amazing fight. This was a close battle, and I don't even want to say which one is number 1 and number 2. I'm just going to throw both of them out there, and you guys decide which one it is. I'm talking about Yusuke versus Toguro, and the second fight between Goku and Vegeta when they're both Super Saiyans fighting during the Majin Buu era. I'm not going to give a number 1 or 2. It's just too impossible for me. You guys decide that, though, which fight you think is better. But those two fights come in at number 1 and 2, whichever way you want to put them. I can't really do it myself because it's just, I love both of those fights so much that I really can't. It's like Vegeta when he screams, "My pride!" And like, Toguro versus Yusuke, just two amazing fights. If you haven't seen them, I'll put all the links like Phone did in the description. You could go check them out yourself. Amazing. But yeah, people, that's my top 10 list of Shonen fights. Let me know what your Shonen fights are, and put them as a video response to the Phone 99 with your list so that he could see it because he started this whole thing. So if you're gonna make a video response, put it as him. But I would really love to see what you got to say, how many Shonens you watch, and the greatest fights you pick or whatever. Even if you've only seen Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, pick them out of that. It's cool. But yeah, thanks for watching this list, and on to the manga collection. Okay, so here's the collection, people. Etc. Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. We got I Wish, Fushigi Yugi Volume 1, Case Closed Volume 1, Claymore Volume 1, Rurouni Kenshin Voyage to the Moon World. I believe this is a novel or a summary of the story of some sort. Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Naruto. Volume 1 of Bleach. Volume 1 of Dragon Ball Z. Volume 4 of Dragon Ball. Volume 1, 2, and 3 of Yu Yu Hakusho. Volume 1 of Crayon Shin-chan. Volume 10 of Crayon Shin-chan. Fruits Basket Ultimate Edition. And Death Note Black Edition. Volume 1. I also have a couple other little things to add in there. Chobits Your Eyes Only book, Clamp Northside, Full Metal Alchemist Profiles, and 2 Shonen Jumps coincidentally with pictures of Naruto and Luffy as the main covers. Awesome. But yeah, people, that's all from my manga collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of it. Show me your manga collection. And thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.